Oh, this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now it says we're live again. I had to create a whole new one because we refreshed the page and it just ended that last one.
I'm going to call Nolan and make sure.
That was crazy.
So we couldn't see any of the comments. And
yeah.
We still don't. Knowles.
What the heck happened?
What's going on, man? We couldn't see any of them.
Now we don't even have the chat.
This is a mess.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. All right. I'll let you go. Okay, we see the chats. All right. Thank you.
Hold on. All right. I'm seeing some comments. We're back. Yep. Sorry, guys. That was totally my fault. Like I said, we're kind of new at this, so we're getting the kinks worked out. Oh, it doesn't show me the chat unless I put it in a whole new screen. All right. That's what we're going to do. Okay.
There we go.
Thanks for all your comments. I'm so
Bob,
sorry.
Oh, there were so many of you. Outer Banks, Sheldon.
Heck, guys?
Giving in the house. Come on. Hi from Pensacola, Jim. Okay, I was wondering what was going on.
You know, it just wouldn't be the bums if we totally messed it up the first time. You know, if you want to do it nice, you got to do it twice. So here we are, second live stream. Oh, you guys are awesome.
Jim,
Thanks
Keith, Zeb, great job. We figured it out. Okay,
I guess so.
We only lost half of them.
Yep.
That's okay. Hello from PNW, Rex. Oh, we know Rex.
Hi,
Keith
from
and Jen. Okay.
Cool. All
Oregon,
right.
That's our side of the woods.
Okay. Thanks for leaving your comments, guys.
All right.
Again, I'm sorry that our internet just was not keeping up, but it looks like we got it now. We can see your comments. They're coming in hot.
Lola, say hi. Come over here.
And yep, gang's all here. Lola's a little tired still. She had
Uncle Mary in the house. Come here.
She had a rough week.
Your pepperoni. Lola had a rough week.
We all did, actually.
We did. We're
still kind of in recovery mode, catching up on sleep and everything.
The most exciting week.
Okay. Oh, Tim says we were in slow mode before. Does that mean the video?
How's the video
audio quality is working a little bit better?
We upped our Google-Fi. We made it as good as possible.
Yeah.
And
we paid premium Wi-Fi
for this. Just for this live feed. So
$10 a gigabyte.
Is my hand moving?
Just for you guys.
Hello.
From Plymouth,
Slows
UK.
the connection down.
That's awesome.
All right, well, I think this is working. All right, let's get into it.
Okay.
Thank you. Wow.
Let's get started.
No, it's slow connection mode. Oh, all right. Well,
crap.
Here we go.
Well,
a little choppy, but it's working. Well, we are out.
Yeah.
We're in quarantine right now.
We're kind of a long ways away from land. Oh, haircut looks awesome.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so we're in Grenada.
SV Thoris.
Or we're in Carriacou.
Yeah, so we're in Carriacou, which is part of Grenada, just a smaller island north of mainland Grenada. And it's a really awesome spot. It's super international. There's tons of cruisers here from all over the place. When we were getting our brain swab done yesterday, we were chatting with this family from South Africa, this guy from the UK, another guy from France, and they all arrived like around the same time that we did.
Yeah, we were having fun while we were in line to get the old PCR test.
Yeah.
It
was horrendous. Oof. I'm sure you guys know. You've all probably
taken everybody's taken a brain swab.
You know, they kind of tickle the back of your skull. It's like, ooh. Anyway, we got that done, so we're just waiting on results, and then we'll be free
brain swab
to move around.
SB Thora.
Yeah.
Well, okay. We're gonna start by spilling the beans here. It's really exciting news. What we want to tell you. So for the last 5 years. It's been about 5 years since our channel's been going.
Yep.
Especially in the boatyard. Most of you, I think you grew to love that we were very current.
Yeah. In the boatyard, it was pretty intense what we were doing. So we were, working on the boat, filming 4 days a week. And then Joel would sit down and edit like mad for a whole day, maybe 2 if he needed it. And then we'd post. And then on Sunday...
Conundrum. Sorry, I'm interrupting, but keep talking.
Yeah.
They can hear you.
And then on Sunday,
seeing some familiar names.
We'd head to the beach. We'd have a little bit of a recovery time. So that was our routine in the boatyard. Film post.
But yeah, and
post.
even after that, so everything that you've
week.
seen, it was literally that week. So you guys were seeing what was happening.
What up, Boab from North Carolina?
So
Southern
we made
chef.
a big push in the last couple months, a big push to get ahead.
Yeah.
So that what you're watching didn't just happen this week.
Yep.
That is going to make us so much better.
Yeah, we felt like we weren't actually able to create as good of videos as we could if we had more time to work on them. So that's a huge push. The videos that we're able to put out now, we can spend more time on them. They're that much better, and that's only going to
we can spend more time filming an episode and editing an episode. So it's going to make our quality of video go way up. So it's going to benefit you. Now, there is that one small downside where you're not going to be super current.
Mm-hmm.
But what that did for us was it gave us more to offer to our patrons. And, of course, those of you that view and subscribe, that's more than enough for us. And we're so thankful for that. This did allow us to offer more to our patrons who are we're in touch with daily. So they know the details like of this gritty sale we just did.
Yeah.
Which is actually, it's going to be a little bit of time before you even get to see the sale.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of other exciting stuff
Probably about 10 to 12 weeks before that comes out. But it's actually so fun for us because when we do something exciting and big, like the sale that we just did, like we want to share and we want to tell people about it. So we get to share that with our patrons.
Right.
And that's super cool. I totally get that Patreon's not for everyone, and we are sharing more current updates on Instagram and Facebook as well.
Nope.
So if you want to be a little bit more current, a little bit more in the loop, find us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram.
By the way, Houston, Texas, we met a 25-year-old here. He's from Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
And he's here to buy a catamaran by himself, a 25-year-old. And it's a nice catamaran, so we wish him all the best. I think he's got bright eyes and bushy tails, so
his name's Jack too, Captain Jack. I just love that.
Jack, the 25-year-old from Texas.
Oh, thanks, Tony. So, Tony Ellis says we're looking good.
Hey, thanks. We're feeling good. We're feeling accomplished. You guys, wait till you see. So, what's coming up next? Now, we're gonna walk a little bit of a tightrope because we want to tell you what's coming, but we don't want to spoil like the epic surprises that happen. So we're going to tell you like what and when maybe, but we're not going to tell you how.
Maybe what and where, but we're not going to go into specifics, but we do want to let you know what's coming in the next few weeks because it's freaking awesome. We're so excited to share it with you guys. So
and any feedback, but we're doing this, we're ahead, and you guys, it's going to be good for you. We're going to make some good stuff.
Yeah.
So what's coming up next, Michael? What are some of the things that they can look forward to here?
Okay, so last week...
Prego?
You guys...
Are you pregnant?
No.
Everybody thinks she's glowing. I'll give her that.
Okay.
She's not pregnant. That's not the news.
Nope. So. All right. Last week, you guys saw us in Culebra, the beautiful island of Culebra. We were exploring Flamenco Beach, one of the most epic beaches in the world, and we are headed to St. Thomas. Well, that's the episode that's coming up right after that.
Joel's pregnant. Yeah, so the sail to St. Thomas is coming up. Michael just said that. That was a bucket list item because our boat, the hailing port, is St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, and we bought it in Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida.
You guys notice a lot of crazy details. So you probably already noticed that the hailing port written on the transom of Jacques Mate is St. Thomas.
Yes, we bought Epstein's Island, Tim. We were right there, and we're like, that's a good price. It was kind of discounted, for good reason.
Uh-huh.
No, but we were right there at the island. Yeah. Anyways, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, so a little bit of backstory.
Move left so we can see Lola. Lola, wake up. Look lively. Come on. What do I got to do? Give me some pepperoni here? We're going live with the patrons. Here. Have a pepperoni.
Okay. You keep making me lose my train of thought.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to tell them the backstory.
Okay, go ahead.
About getting the boat to St. Thomas.
Okay, go ahead.
So when Joel and Tony and Jared first bought the boat and they saw St. Thomas written as the home port, it kind of got them thinking in the back of their head, got them dreaming, like what a Hail Mary, what a cool thing it would be to take Jacques Mate back to St. Thomas. And, it's not that far, but for someone who's never really cruised before, like taking a boat from Florida to St. Thomas is a pretty big deal. And
for us, it was like, that looked crazy.
Yeah.
And we didn't even know what St. Thomas really was or at that time.
Yeah.
It was just this name, St. Thomas. Ooh, one day we'll take the boat there.
Yeah. Out in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And we did it. We did it. And that's what's coming up next.
And that was the easy part. That was like super easy. Okay, so.
That was easy?
I mean, compared to what we just did.
I mean, I feel like it took us a year.
It took us 5 years. I guess nothing was easy.
Nothing worth doing is ever easy.
Breaking up again.
Oh, God. Mark
toilet
wants
updates.
a toilet update.
Toilet update.
So.
Toilet's doing great, guys. Toilet's doing great. Okay, so what else is coming up?
Yep.
We sailed to St. Thomas, the Virgin Islands, so we also had family visit. Most of you, probably all of you, don't even know that I have a little sister and a nephew, a 3-year-old. So we had a 3-year-old on Jacques Mate and my sister, and we actually moved the boat and let my 3-year-old nephew drive it. And of course, there was some interesting things that happened with a 3-year-old on the boat.
It was awesome, though. I mean, we didn't know what to expect, and he did amazing. And so did Bree, and I think she was even a little bit inspired. She's been talking about getting a boat herself.
Yeah, and she's,
doing the boat life.
She's into TikTok, so she kind of taught us a little bit about TikTok. We're not sure if we're going to get into that, but show us the ring finger. Hey, Joel and Michael. Dennis here from the DR. Dennis, Island Dog. What's up, buddy?
Dennis, no way.
Nice putt-putt golf course, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
So our friend Dennis lives in the DR, has a sweet house. If you've watched us, we actually house sat.
Yep, you saw his house on our episodes.
And he built a putt-putt golf course back there. And
his dog, Rocco, just totally fell in love
Buy
with
Lola some food. Thank you, Paul G. Lola, you got
it. Lola.
You got some food, old girl.
You got some treats.
Thank you. Say thank you.
Thanks, Paul. You're awesome. Yep. Okay, so family on the boat.
Family on the boat.
And we also had the most generous donation of all time. Now, the people that did this for us wish to remain anonymous, but can we tell them what it was?
No.
What?
No. Just that it was the most generous donation of all time, and but also it includes a boat project.
Massive boat project.
So you're going to see some sailing, you're going to see the family, you're going to see a massive boat project.
Yeah.
But it's a
fun one.
Only possible because of the most generous donation we've ever had. And
Lola is pregnant.
Lola,
no one's pregnant.
Nobody's pregnant, guys. Come on. I know it's a fad with the sailing channels, and maybe we'll jump on board eventually, but now is not the time for the bums. I'm sorry. We already have our little baby here.
We're a crew of 3.
She's not even 3 years old yet.
We're happy to be there.
And she's a handful. And sailing with
Uncle. Woohoo, in the
Bob.
house.
What's up?
Sweet. All right. So, family on the boat, generous donation. Those are all upcoming episodes.
Scuba diving. So we went. We take you guys scuba diving in the Virgin Islands.
Oh, you got something else?
Go ahead. You tell them first. Well, whatever you were thinking.
And
just don't steal mine.
We met up with Holly on another adventure. So if you're a true blue Bums fan, you'll know that Holly has been
the engine is pregnant
in the episodes since really early days, probably the 10th, 12th?
The 10th episode, Jolly Holly.
Yeah, and another adventure, make an appearance, and she met up with us in the Turks and Caicos, sailed to Luperon with us, where we all got smacked in that squall. And after 3 years?
2.5.
2.5. We finally caught up with her again, and we had some awesome times.
Yeah, so we did a renaming ceremony with her.
If you haven't checked out Holly's channel, you need to, because her and James, they're doing massive stuff. So they pulled a boat off a beach, and what they did, I think 2 companies went in and tried to do, but couldn't. And they made it happen. And now, so they have a new boat. There's complications with another adventure that we don't need to get into. But those guys are legends, and we had so much fun hanging out with them. So we've got that to share with you guys too.
Coming up as well is we race a 62-foot Leopard.
Yeah.
This boat, when you see this boat, it's like this bluish color. Like, what color would you call that? Like a baby blue, green blue, turquoise, blue. Tiffany blue.
Yeah, turquoise.
Oh, and it was and it had this deep dagger boards, and an experienced captain was teaching us, and we raced. It was funny. It was like who's got the fastest condominium, kind of a race, and so you're going to get to come along for that ride. And we actually learned some techniques that we were able to employ soon after when we did this crazy sail.
Yeah. Hold up. I want to answer this question from Cheeky Monkey. They want to know what's the most favorite home luxury you miss while out at sea.
Hot bath.
Hot bath for Joel. Straight away.
What's yours?
I feel like it's along the same lines. Like, showers are nice.
You're really thinking about this.
I know. I'm not totally sure. I think it's the shower part. I love taking showers, and ours is
when you get in, even a shower, a hot bath is epic, but when you get under just a nice...
No, I know what it is. It's ice. It's ice. For sure.
Yeah.
And some boats have the ability to create ice or, a
and
freezer.
Hot baths and laundry machines.
So, we're making goals. We're working up to that. Unlimited water, Tim. Yeah. Oh, laundry. Yeah. That's a big one.
We've been hand washing laundry all day.
That's a big one. Laundry machines and ice. That'd be mine. Yep.
So we've almost, so the sail, we take our boat around in the Virgin Islands. It's some of the best sailing of all time, really. It's just beautiful out in the middle of St. John and St. Thomas. There's this like protected...
I think it's called Pillsbury Sound.
Pillsbury Doughboy spot.
Yeah.
And we practiced sailing before we just went for it.
Yep.
And I think last but not least...
is the sail that we just did down here to Grenada, which was easily the hardest thing that we've ever done. And, that might mean that we've had some pretty cushy lives up to this point, if that's the hardest thing that we've gone through, but it was bloody difficult.
It was just it was the most challenging mentally and physically. And we don't want to tell you what broke, but some things broke on the sail.
Yeah.
And it was almost 6 days. And I think we last saw land maybe like 16 hours into the sail. We lost sight of the Virgin Islands.
And then we didn't see land again until we were coming in. And we were exhausted. It was, that was definitely the hardest part. Trying to manage our sleep, trying to manage our shifts at the helm. And it feels so good to have done that, though. I just feel like we hit a major milestone.
I would love to get LASIK there. Was Wafty Incorporated?
What's that?
He said get LASIK. One day I will. But I only wear these when we do live so I can read your comments. I really,
Yeah, so Rick said it sounds like a lot coming. How far behind are your vlogs? Yeah, and I kind of hinted to that earlier. We're about, what do you say, 8 weeks?
Probably 8, So when we sailed to St. Thomas, which you guys are going to see next week, and that was about 8.
Yeah, so everything that we just talked about, we kind of chronologically mentioned everything that's coming. So first up, sail to St. Thomas, family and friends hiking around. They're going to visit.
We really explore the Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
So we're ahead. That's the secret.
That's the secret.
And we sailed to Grenada. And we're not afraid to tell you where we're at because we don't think that spoils anything. The episodes that are coming are definitely our best stuff yet.
Good morning from New Zealand. Oh,
New Zealand.
Hey, Mike. Thanks for joining us.
Mike Bunn. I know a Matt Bunn. Are you related to Maddie Bunn?
Yeah, so Sloppy One wants to know where we're going for hurricane season, and this is it.
We're here.
Yeah.
Carriacou.
So technically Grenada is outside of the hurricane belt. They have been hit by some storms before. But this is kind of our best case scenario for hurricane
Whatever
season.
happened to the guy? Sterling's doing fine. The guy that broke the mast.
Yeah, he's got a new boat now, and he's coming for the Caribbean.
Yeah, he's on a monohull now.
He's headed for the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, well, he went back. He tried to make it. He's back, but he's buying his time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, if you guys want to be more caught up, you can check us on Facebook or Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really want to get the lowdown, so right after this sale, we went live with our patrons, and we just caught them up with any kind of questions they have. That's something I think that it's valuable to some people to really know the details, and
plus it's fun for us.
It is fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
We love interacting with the pates.
Absolutely.
The pats.
Yep.
So I guess if there's any
that's
questions, I mean, that's the big news.
Yeah.
So this sale that was here, we're going to break it up per day. So we got a lot of good footage. There was some high winds.
Yep.
Hey,
real quick, Rex wants to know which island has been the cheapest to live. And that's easily the DR of the islands that we've been to. But we really haven't been to many in the Caribbean, or I'm sure there's like Colombia, I think, is another one that people go to get work done because it's relatively cheap. That's actually where our friends on Caterpillar are headed. So we had to say goodbye to those guys. That was really hard, but it's all for the best.
The secret, Brian, we shared. The secret is that we are, if you rewatch it, but we're ahead. We're ahead.
We're ahead.
We're gonna be able to give you guys better episodes, but with the
we're
sacrifice
ahead for the first time in 5 years.
Yeah, for the first time. We've just been filming and then posting that week, so you guys see what we're doing.
Yeah.
And now it's a new kind of a chapter, and we're adapting. And this was the move we always wanted to do, and we worked hard to get here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got sailing coming up. We had to leave SV Caterpillar. We separated in the Virgin Islands. They went to St. Croix and we went to Grenada. We shipped it. And of course we did some things wrong and broke some things.
I'm just laughing because Nolan says you got to be on time or else you get an automatic 2-stroke penalty.
Cheeky monkey, how many times have you set sail and then realized you're going to have to scoot it over?
Will we go to Jamaica, Rex? We don't even know.
Wouldn't be any time, and you forgot something. That hasn't happened to us, I don't think.
Nothing major. I mean,
I forgot to eat once or twice.
You didn't forget. You just couldn't.
I get nervous and I just don't eat.
Yeah, Joel was on a liquid diet for 3 days. So if
You're spoiling the secret.
If he's looking a little skinny.
That's a spoiler alert. Yeah.
So feeding him a lot since we got down here trying to.
I couldn't eat. Michael was making me shakes for the first 3 days. Okay, we spoiled a little bit, but that's just a little. There's so much more on that sale to come. All right, so
Hey, Tom's going out on Carter 33
nice, in England.
Yeah, Tom
Nash.
If I remember, is your son the one that bought the Carter 33?
Mark Peterson, how are we coping with COVID? So he was drunk the whole time. True sailor. No, I wasn't drunk, Knowles. I'm not a true sailor. Everyone knows that. But I've got heart and grit. I forgot to tell you once. Yes, getting married now. Okay, so that's the big news.
Getting married? Yeah, we'll be getting married.
We will be getting married, but
jeez.
Yeah, Michael's sister's getting married soon, and that's where our focus is at. And personally, I just want her to have her day. And
Warren wants to know, what will you do after hurricane season? I feel like we can touch on that a little bit. Definitely. Yeah, we've got plans, and we don't even know if this is going to happen, so I don't even care if we're spilling beans here. But when we come back to Grenada, so we're flying out because my sister's getting married, and that was a big push for us getting the boat somewhere safe so that we could go spend time with our families, because it's been 2 years.
2 years.
And that's the longest we've gone without seeing them.
Yeah, COVID played a big part in that.
Yeah, and that's been really hard. So we're going to go see the family, and then when we come back to Grenada, the boat's going to be in the hard. We're going to have a little boatyard stint, get back in the trenches. It's all going to be good stuff.
Yeah, which I think you're going to love. Yeah, a little more boatyard fun. We have a couple projects.
And then once we splash, we're going to cruise around Grenada a little bit, and then we're going to turn north and go back up the islands, back with the current, back with the wind, not fighting
We're going to go with them.
Anymore.
We're going to go with the conditions. And
Right?
Andrew Dudinsky, we cannot spill that one. I'm sorry, it's a good question, but that's one of the
your biggest
that's one of the ones
shit moment.
For your own good. We have to keep that a secret so that you're waiting and sitting on the edge of your seat.
I will
for that
tell
episode.
You that
you can't spill that.
Like
Don't spill
something
it.
crazy happened to Lola, and she started bleeding, and we were so nervous. That was so hard. You can see that she pulled through, and I'll tell you that everything's fine now. But man, yeah, if anything major had happened to Lola out there, I don't think I ever would have forgave myself.
Too much.
All right, cut her off.
Yeah, so our goal was to get you excited, but not to spoil too much of what's coming. And I think we've maybe done that. Michael's definitely, I think, been a spoiler a little more than me. But if you have questions, we'll hang out.
And me sailing want to know more about doggy care on a boat video. All right.
Okay, so we'll have to make it. I mean, we're getting pretty good at it now. I think we can maybe make one pretty soon.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got our routine pretty well figured out.
Mm-hmm.
Even at sea.
Yeah.
Guys,
that's all we got, guys.
I think that's all we got to share.
Yes. So we'll hang out for a bit. We told the news. Questions you guys have. Mm-hmm. We'll just let's see.
If you've got more questions and you're burning to have them answered, shoot us a message over on Facebook or Instagram. We try to respond to those as frequently as we can.
We are at Tyrell Bay, Rex Jackson.
Is it Tyrell or Tyrell?
It's the same. Everyone calls it Tyrell, but I call it Tyrell Bay because there's a Y there.
All right.
Central New York. Hello.
And yeah.
Warren, preparing boat for being on the hard. Yes, we are, Warren. The boat we're prepping it every day.
Mm-hmm.
And
yep.
We're going to hurricane.
Hey, Nigel. Thanks.
Nigel's in the house.
Oh, good to hear from you. Yeah.
Day full. When you heading back?
Robin Thomas was checking the caterpillars from Buffalo, and they are from Buffalo.
They are from Buffalo.
Yeah.
Lockdown in Ontario. Yep. And so.
Donna. Oh, awesome. Glad to see you here. Woohoo.
I only had 2 months. This Bahamas, Virgin Islands. Oh, if I only had 2 months, would it be Bahamas or Virgin Islands? That's really up to you. That's a tough one.
That's Bahamas. I
mean, the Bahamas is a lot more. There's way more different islands, Mm-hmm. Virgin Islands is gorgeous and beautiful.
Yeah.
But it just didn't seem as big. The Bahamas, there's just so many different islands and different areas.
I think if you like land exploration and water, the Virgins definitely have that going on at St. John.
Very fancy.
Yeah.
Like a lot more amenities in the Virgin Islands.
That's so true. Cheaper food, all that. But if you're all about that crystal clear water and being in the water, Bahamas is the place to be.
The Keys is great as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you miss the news, you'll just you can rewatch it.
Yep.
We're just hanging out now. We're just talking to people. We've spilled the news. We told you guys what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's big.
There's so much epic stuff.
I'm actually shaking with excitement to start editing this episode.
Oh yeah.
All right, there's gonna be 5 episodes from one sail.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, we actually sailed. We actually shut the motor off for days and just fought our way against the winds and the currents and the waves with no Dodger and some other things that broke that we can't tell you about right now.
Oh,
just bought a boat.
Anthony wants to know how the motor's been running. Like a champ. Let me tell you.
That Volvo Pentas, the hero.
Yeah.
The legend.
Yeah, actually Thomas is the legend, but Volvo is doing great.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess you're right about that. Rad.
All right.
Stay black.
We're
I'll see
coming
you
up on
Tuesday on
30
poker
minutes.
table, Knowles. Yeah, I'll see you on the poker table, Knowles.
I think I'm going to cut it off.
All right. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday evening or morning, or I guess wherever you're at.
Wherever you're at.
It's a Saturday at some time of day.
Yeah, and let us know if you really enjoyed the live stream. You know, we can kind of work in a few more of these. You're frowning at me like you don't like that idea.
No, I like it. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you do?
No,
Okay.
You just misread my face. I think I was sad because we're going.
Oh.
There's still
I know.
This is really great interaction, everybody.
It's awesome
Thank you.
Chatting with you
guys.
so,
This is really the first time we've done this.
Yeah, I'm sorry that the first one just wasn't working out, but I'm really glad that we actually redid it because it's been awesome to read your guys' comments and interact with you. And
adios,
really
Mike Bunn, Donna. Yeah, this is great. Thank you for joining us.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned. I'm telling you, it's gonna get good.
Every Saturday at noon.
Saturday at noon.
Noon. Atlantic time. Whatever time that is for you.
We've been changing time zones a lot.
Mom's in the house.
Hey, Suzanne Schuster, everybody. That's Michael's mom.
Hi,
Give it up
Mom. I miss you so much. And I
Poor
can't wait to see
Mom. We put her through the ringer on that one.
Can't wait to give Mom a big hug.
Also, so our patrons have a live tracker. And so Michael's mom is a patron, but of course we shared our live tracker with our family.
Mm-hmm.
So they knew that we were okay.
Yeah. And Mom's a salty gal. She grew up racing sailboats. So she was watching our track on the way down going, what the heck is going on? That's not right. They shouldn't be making tacks like that. Thinking we had trouble. We were headed in. But anyway, it was all's well that ends well, right?
Yeah, and of course we'll get into the details of why our tacks didn't look so good. Now we're spoiling a little more. Man, we're just kind of spoiling a little bit, but
cut them off.
Yeah, the more we talk, if you guys can just keep us on here, then you're not even gonna have to watch the episodes anymore because we just basically told you everything. We all did. Uncle Miri, Miri, guys, in the house. That guy's been a patron of ours since day one.
Legend.
He is
Rex
my biggest critic for my own good. Why don't you give me a roast, Uncle Miri? Let's see what you got on the spot. Give us something. Show them all. Show them all how funny you are. Come on, roast me. Oh, a roast? Always wanted to be roasted. We're just having too much fun.
These are the tales of Boab.
These are the tales of Boab.